Well, good morning.
Good morning.
It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Tell me about your business here.
We are a family-owned business. We sell records, new and used records, and books.
I recognized a few of those records from my childhood.
Yeah, and new ones, and new bands.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Actually, we've got some brand new releases. Spoon, the Alt J, things that you wouldn't
Black
recognize.
Keys.
Black
That you
Keys,
wouldn't
things
expect to be
yeah.
seeing on
Right, and then the reissues.
long play. Right, here they are.
Right,
That's
exactly.
awesome.
Yeah, it's cool
And
now.
how is business for you?
It's okay.
Yeah?
Just depends on the season.
Yes, of course.
Is it January or is it December?
Yeah. So
Yes.
you're enjoying this week of summer after summer's already ended.
That's right.
That's great.
Yeah,
That's
everybody's out
fabulous.
and about walking. So.
Well, and it's going to be a beautiful Saturday.
Absolutely.
As you know, it's election season.
So we've heard.
So we've heard. And I am asking a lot of people around town, particularly small business owners, if there's a couple of things that you could expect from your city going forward that would be a change from the past that would help you in business and help you as residents, what would be on your wish list?
Well, parking is always an issue. Every year or two, City Council puts forward a notion of creating paid parking in the downtown cores. For us, that we believe that putting paid parking in would kill our business because people would just go to the mall.
Where it's free.
Yeah,
It's free, yeah.
So supply of parking affects your business here?
absolutely.
Yeah. And where do you think the natural solution for that is? Are you looking at parking garages? Or are you looking at other facilities?
It's not the amount of parking.
Yeah.
It's the idea of changing it from free 2-hour parking to paid parking.
It's
So-
even the
meters.
rumor.
Right.
The rumor
So-
of paid parking
so-
is actually detrimental because then people have heard that
Yeah.
there's paid parking
Yeah.
coming, even if that's
Even if-
wrong.
yeah.
So the advice is stop talking about that.
You stop
Yes,
talking about it.
please.
Just leave it alone.
Just
Yeah.
keep the status quo on that one because it's very good for us.
Yes. Okay. Second question. I love the river here. You must absolutely adore the
Yes.
fact that
We're,
it's.
we're called Mill Pond Records
Yeah.
and Books
Yes.
for that
Yes,
reason.
you like it too.
Right.
Are there things that the city and the GRCA and other government levels can do to enhance that experience, which might help your business?
We get
Well-
sorry to interrupt, but we get customers from that trail all the time. They use it as a thoroughfare from Preston.
Preston.
And right now we're under threat that they're going to be closing it off under the 401 for 2 years.
2 solid years without any.
Yeah.
And that's ludicrous.
Yeah, the link will be lost because Franklin, the Franklin overpass over
Yes.
the 401, has a sign saying no pedestrians, no bicycles.
Right.
So whoever built that bridge really dropped the ball.
Yeah.
And so you have Franklin, you have Town Line, you have, which is way out there, and
It
you
is.
have Highway 24, which is a very busy road.
Which is
So
the
unless
only
you're-
legal crossing.
Yes.
Unless you're in a car,
Yeah.
there's really no real way for pedestrians now. Once they close that underpass, there's no way for pedestrians to get from the south of the 401 to the north of the 401.
I understand talking to or reading about what your current council representative has been doing. He's been letting people know that the MTO and the province are designing next year and implementing in 2016. Is that news to you?
Yes.
Yes. It's good news.
Good.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
All right.
And so that pedestrian crossing issue is going to be addressed.
Excellent.
And I think there'll probably be an input phase for that next year as well.
So the other thing we need
Mm-hmm.
is as that pedestrian route to be solidified between here and Guelph.
Yes.
Because there is actually an unofficial trail,
Yeah.
and people do use it,
Yeah.
but it's a broken connection, and we don't recognize it. So it'd be really nice to have that connection there because we are a community of hikers and joggers and bicyclists. So to
Right.
have that connection to Guelph would be the next step.
And also to just to have the GRCA look at some of the floodplain down there and maybe develop it into parkland or something. There's
Yes.
vacant land down there that
Yeah.
could well be used, but the GRCA is just sitting on it.
Or
Private landowners
Yeah.
Yes,
and government can be a catalyst in
But
bringing
it's-
that to fruition.
Absolutely, because I think the zoning right now is detrimental.
Yeah.
The city is. I think the down there at the bottom, I believe the city was talking about buying it, so maybe that's just in the works. But if that does happen, I would like to see something for the kids.
Yes.
Like a skateboard park would be ideal.
Yeah, it'd be wonderful.
One of
Yeah.
the number one issues we hear in our interviews is that there's nothing to do.
Right.
So
Right.
So they
you probably experienced that as well.
cause trouble because they're bored. It
Right.
makes sense, right?
Yep.
So
Listen, I hope you have a great business day today.
thank
Thanks so much
you.
for your time.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Good to meet you.
Good to meet
Nice to
you.
meet you.